Hello, Kitty Blue here. It is May the 4th, so may the 4th be with you. Today is going to be another series of the doll decluttering videos that I'm doing. This one's going to be, again, smart dolls again, just because I have tons of smart doll accessories, I should say parts. So like I've got like this whole thing of stands, and I got this whole thing of stands. I don't use the stands to display them in the cabinet just because, I don't know, they get in the way. But I don't want to like sell all of them or anything because, you know, if I ever do sell the dolls at some point, they should have their stands with them. So I'm going to go through the stands, and I wrote down a little cheat sheet of how many dolls I have in each color because I'll show you the stands in a second. Anyways, I have like internal skeletons, I have vinyl shell parts, I have all kinds of stuff that I've gotten over the, 4 years now? I think I started collecting smart dolls in 2020. So yeah, they're just accumulating and I need to figure out what to get rid of. So like I mentioned in my other decluttering videos, there is one golden rule kind of thing, and that's like, if it's not a clear yes, it's a no. Let it go. That is very hard in my doll room. It is very hard because, I mean, like, this is definitely not a clear yes for me, but it's something that belongs to my doll. So I have to keep it because, I mean, I don't have to keep it, but it might be hard to sell the doll at a later period without a stand. So these I gotta keep, even though these would be not a clear yes. So we're gonna get started. So since I've been talking about the stands, I'm gonna work on the stands right now. So like I said, I have a gazillion stands, and I will show you the progression of the stands. So these were the stands in the beginning, or I shouldn't say in the beginning because I'm not sure. Like I said, I started collecting in 2020. I do have some dolls that are, like I have the original Milk Mirai. But these are the telescopic? I don't know if that's the right word. These are the stands, so they like, you can extend them and they push in. So these were the original ones, and then he changed them to this. So this is even a shorter stand. It doesn't go out as far as the original stand, but it's like less space, I guess you would say. And then he developed these stands, which have a joint here, and this is really nice because with this is stationary, and it kind of, you have to like do that, and it's only going to give you kind of like a angle like this. And with this, you can move, the stand is in the back of the doll. You can move the stand any direction that you want. So these are really good stands. They're about the same length as the shorter ones. Whoops, I just totally pulled the top of it off. So this is 3 generations of stands, at least that I have. I don't know if there was any that were developed before this one. All right, so I did count my dolls. I have, I shouldn't have counted. So I have some Cortex dolls, and I got the Cortex dolls as in a Chaos bundle, and they did not come with stands, so I shouldn't have counted my Cortex dolls because technically they didn't have stands that they came with them. But I came up with 61. That's still a huge number and way too many dolls. Oh my gosh. But yeah, we're just gonna go with it, see what happens. Also, in the beginning, the cinnamon dolls came with a milk stand instead of cinnamon because the skeleton was milk as well. It was before he color matched the internal skeleton. our frame. They call them frames and shells. So I have quite a few milk stands. And, oh, that's cinnamon. So I'm just going to like separate these. So these are all cinnamon. If you can't see what I'm doing, I'm going to put you on pause so that you can see what I'm doing here. All right, I'm back. So I'm just going to separate these. These are all cinnamon. These are tea stands. Got some blue stands. Blue stands, tea stands, cinnamon stands. There's that milk. Some of the milk and cinnamon ones are very hard to tell because there is like just a slight difference. Those are cinnamon. All right, cocoa stands, gray stands. I only have 2 gray stands, which seems odd because I've got 6 gray dolls, but he changed all the dolls now to these stands. So I've got a lot of those. All right. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 orange stands. 2, 4, 5 black. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 milk. Which I only have 7 milk dolls, but a couple of my cinnamon dolls might have came with a milk stand. 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 cinnamon, which is funny because I have 14 cinnamon dolls. 5 tea. I have 8 tea dolls. 2, 4, 6, 8 blue. I have 8 blue dolls, so we know that we're keeping the blue stands. And 2, 4, 6 cocoa. 2 gray. All right. So I'm going to put you on pause so I can actually add all of this. All right, we are back. So I actually have less stands than I do dolls, and that is because I have those Cortex dolls. So yeah, none of these are going to go away, which I was hoping I would be able to get rid of something in this bundle of stuff, but unfortunately, since my dolls need their stands, even though I'm not using them, that's really a tough choice, but that's the way it goes. If I ever resell them, I need to like sell them with their stands. So, all right. These are all going back in the container. I'm going to try and find a different container so that all of these are all together in a box somewhere. So this is just kind of temporary, but they do fit in. This is a little drawer for a thing that's in my closet with all my doll stuff. All right, so that was that. Let's move on to something else. These are body parts. All right, so I have 2 cinnamon arms. My Chitose, my custom Chitose that I have actually has her upper arms are boy arms, are the slim boy arms because I wanted her to have a little bit more of a muscular kind of look, and she's kind of like part cyborg. She has the cyborg bust, and on top of that, I have 2 cinnamon legs. All of these parts belong to my Chitose doll because she's got 2 prosthetic legs. So I feel like that's not a doll that I'm going to sell at any point, so I think I can go ahead and get rid of these. So I'm going to put those shell pieces up for sale, unless I decide to, no, I'm not. I'm going to put them up for sale. And now we have a T bottom leg. I think this is a left leg and a blue right leg. I mean, I could totally make a Frankenstein doll. But yeah, I have these 2 pieces because my Fortitude has a prosthetic leg, and one of my blue Prophecy, custom Prophecy, has a prosthetic leg. So yeah, I don't need to hang on to these pieces because those are dolls that I think that I would be keeping and not selling. So yeah, I think I will get rid of that. I should have a box. This is like the #1 rule when you're decluttering is to have a box ready so that you can put donations, you know, trash, donations and stuff. And I don't have a box. So I totally have failed. I haven't, but you know what I mean. So yes, those are going to go away. I'm going to go into this. Okay. So I have two clear vinyl shells. So I'm going through my frames. I'm going to go through my frames. I call them skeletons, but frames. They're called frames. I'm going to go through my frames to see if there are any frames that I need to get rid of or don't need. I have 2 clear vinyl shells that are uncut, which I'll just show you now since I'm talking about it. So these came in just a bundle. I have to cut all of the oh my, flashing. I couldn't think of what it was called. I have to cut all the flashing off. So I have two of these. I know one for sure I am keeping because I have a custom doll that I'm getting done right now, a face-up on. But I do have 2 of them, so I haven't decided if I'm going to keep both. I kind of want to so that I can have an anime one, but this one also came with a head. It's the MO1 head. So yeah, I have these 2. They're still like on the, I don't know if I want to go and cut 2 of them, but so I know for sure that I need 2 frames. This one I'm definitely keeping because this is the metallic frame that he specifically built for one of the clear dolls. I want to say that it should have came with a stand, but I'm not sure if it did. It might be one of the black stands that I have. So yeah, I'm definitely keeping that one. I have a cinnamon, and this is the Evolve frame. I have a cinnamon frame. I think this is a complete cocoa frame. Cocoa frame, Evolve, tea frame, Evolve. This is a milk frame. This is the Gen 2 milk frame. It's got the spine and everything. This one is also a milk frame with the spine. This one doesn't, oh yeah, it has a stand too. So those two have a stand with them. I think these, I got in a chaos bundle, so that's why they don't have a stand. And then I have a gray one. So I was going to, because I really think it's cool, like when he first showed the metallic frame, I thought it looked really cool, and I'm like, I totally just want to have the frame on display, but I'm going to actually use this for one of my clear frames, and I'm going to spray paint one of these silver or gold, and yeah, so I know I was going to keep one of those. The other clear doll, I was originally, I think, going to use the gray frame because I thought the gray would look really cool. However, because the spine is orange, you can see the spine through it, so I haven't decided if I want to use one of the Evolve frames that I have for the clear doll instead of the gray. Yeah, I haven't decided on that. I don't know. I think maybe, I mean, Coco might look kind of cool with the clear frame. I don't know. But also in here I have, do I have two? I do. I have two Cortex Mirai heads. And I still have a full Cortex. Is this cinnamon? Yeah, this is cinnamon. So I have, so that is a tricky question. I do not think the Evolve frame will work with the Cortex frame. So I'm going to have to either use the gray or one of the gray or one of the milk frames with the Cortex doll. So yeah, I think I can probably part with one of these milk frames. So yeah, I plan on, if you've ever seen my videos, I think she was up there. I have two Cortex dolls that I built. One is not a complete build. She's actually missing an arm and a leg. But I like it that way because I spray painted the frame silver to look like, you know, like a cyborg, whatever. So she looks really cool without a leg and her lower arm. And then I have one that I spray painted purple and turquoise. So this one I was going to spray paint as well. I only probably need one of these heads. I don't need both heads. So since this one's still got this thingy on it, I think I'm going to sell this one, keep this one. And I got these Cortex parts in Utter Chaos, so yeah. Get rid of that one. Keeping this frame. I'm going to hang on to these two for now. And then I got to decide. Yeah. That didn't go for very well because I'm still uncertain of which frame that I want to use with the clear doll. I know that I can sell these because they're Evolve frames. But yeah. I'm going to probably say actually, I'm really indecisive because depending on what color, I already got silver. Because like I could have totally like spray painted this silver, and at least when it starts chipping, it still would be gray underneath. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. I don't want to put all of them back. I've only like decluttered one. I only need 3 frames. Unless I want to do some kind of Frankenstein doll at some point. I feel like, I don't know. All three are going back in there. I don't know why I'm putting this back in here. This is like a bunch of eyelashes that I bought, and I think I actually bought this off of one of the doll websites, and I'm never going to use them, so they're gone. That wasn't much of a success, but that is how some things go. All right, well, I already know that I'm probably going to be keeping all of this. The only thing, actually no, the only thing that I might get rid of is this. This is a hard, somebody 3D printed this. This is a hard shell. I know somebody that 3D prints, this is a really clean print though. I was originally going to put this on my Chitose, but I kind of like her with just the cyborg chest, the bust, and not the torso. And I didn't want to take her apart. So I feel like I should sell this because I don't think I'm going to use it. Because I want all my dolls to be different. So yeah, I think this one's going to go. But yeah, these are big, huge mecha hands. I got the mecha boots, orange mecha hands. I got a prosthetic leg that's a little bit a mecha one that's different than other ones that I have. These are purple. They're showing up. I don't know what color they're showing up in my... They look almost white, but these are like a lavender, like a light purple. I really wish he would have made these into... I actually got the wrong one though too. Anyways, I wish he would have made other purple parts like hands and gloves. I mean gloves. And I have two of the amputee arms in Cocoa. I haven't decided who I wanted to do as an amputee, so yeah, those are still there. This is not going very well. This is another container in one of my drawers up there that's full of parts. These are hand pegs. I'm not exactly sure why I have these. I think I just kept these just in case like something breaks. Oh my god, I just said just in case. We know that things might not break, but the problem with these is that these are for the Gen 2 frame, and they have changed to the Evolve frame. I have one slim boy arm and Coco. I had another doll that I was going to have that had more muscular arms, but I still haven't been able to find a second thing. So these, are these the regular vinyl? So yeah, I think these might have came in Chaos, but I kept them because I wanted to paint them. I'm going to put these in this other box here with the other mecha pieces, just so that they're all together. I am not decluttering very well, am I? I'm just stacking things in. These are the high heel feet. I'm definitely keeping the high heel feet. These, I'm not sure because I use them for some of them, but not all of them. Like, I don't even know why I have these. She has feet. I'm going to pull these out because I'm not sure why I have these. And if I don't need them, I'm going to sell them because I think I put feet on her. that were already built. So those are going to get set aside so I can figure out why I still have those. Oh, my lightsaber. I totally should put this together today. Stick that out. These are just one part of the Cortex arms. Oh, I think the reason why I kept these is because they stopped making the Cortex. This piece was cracking. So that's why I kept these, because just in case my girl gets a cracked arm, I have a replacement for her, because they don't make these anymore. But they don't need to all be, stick this in here with this. These are some ports because I had a hard time putting the ports in, so these all need to go into the same thing. So yeah, I have 4 of these eye cradles. I don't know if I'm ever going to use these, because if I was, I think they would be in my dolls. But yeah. Alright, I'm going to put this, I'm going to have body parts in this box here instead of in here, I think. Maybe. Oh, these are, yeah, I definitely need to organize these better. These are the boxing gloves that I got in an Utter Chaos. And I have 2 pairs. This is a stand that I don't know if I will ever use. So I feel like I should probably try and sell this. I'll take that out. Ah, this is one of my resin dolls. This should not be in here because it could get scratched out. That needs to go back to its original home. These are little masks that I bought off of an Etsy shop, and I'm sorry, I cannot remember the name right now. I don't know if I'm ever going to use these. I have 3. There's one that's white. I think I was going to have it painted. But I kind of never figured out how to make them work. So yeah, these are high heel feet. They are definitely going to be kept, but I don't know why. I'm just going to stick them in this box instead of in here, because I kind of need more space for shoes. So I'm going to find something else to organize these. So those are all going to go in there. Another high heel foot. I have them, I think, in every color. So now I have these 2 quantum masks. This is a 3D printed one. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever use these either, but they're in here. These are some hands, 3D printed hands. Those should be going in my hand box. So I'm going to set them out because they definitely go somewhere. That's a hand to one of my dolls. This is my lovely headsets that actually belongs to one of my dolls. I think she needs to have them back on her head, so I'm going to hold those out. This is kind of almost empty. I don't know if I have room for the quantum masks in here, in this box. This is now a hot mess, but I'm going to try and figure out a different way to organize this. Nope, it's not going to work. Too much stuff. So there was like the thing of like, oh, if it doesn't fit, you need to get rid of something in here, but I think I just need to organize this better. You know what? Feet are going to go back in here until I figure out how to organize that better. Okay, I'm back. My phone shut off on me. Didn't have enough memory for my video, so slice this together and we're moving on. All right, doing this quicker, hopefully. All right, so I have two boxes, accessory boxes full of busts, and all of my dolls, obviously all my dolls have their busts on. Some of them I have switched a bust on them. Like when Smart Dolls come in, they come with a default bust, and you can buy a medium-sized bust. Sometimes there used to be a push-up bust and a large bust, but I wouldn't say discontinue them. Sometimes he'll drop some, but they're kind of, he doesn't drop them very much, so yeah. These are probably all default busts, so we're just going to look at this. This is actually a T medium pear bust. I do not need. I'm going to get rid of that. This is the medium T vitiligo bust. I'm not sure if I want to keep this or not. I know I could sell it because this only dropped once. So we're going to put this like so. I haven't decided if I want to keep my girl on her default bust or the medium bust. This is this one I think I'm definitely going to, yeah, this is the marble bust. So I'm going to, I think, get rid of that. The marble is no longer available. I do have a marble doll in her default, and this one I just don't, I don't like the coloring on it as much as what she came with. So yeah, I think I'm going to declutter this unless I use it for my clear doll. If I don't do a completely clear doll, but yeah, we're going to toss that one. Some of these are in the wrong bags because this says MS Smooth, but it's not. This is a default T bust. I know I'm keeping my prowess doll in the medium bust, so we're going to get rid of that default bust. This is another T doll default bust. And yet another one. I'm going to keep one. Get rid of the other one. This is the cinnamon pear. I changed to the medium bust, but I think I'm going to change back to the default. So I'm going to keep this, but I think I'm going to see if I can sell the medium bust. This is the pear medium bust for, yeah, in cocoa. That one's going to go. This is a cocoa default bust. We're going to get rid of that. This is the vitiligo default bust. I changed my Liberty onto the medium bust. I'm not sure if I want to change her back because I kind of like her just on the smaller bust. But yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna excuse me, my allergies are kicking in. This is a medium, or not a medium, this is a default cocoa. Default cocoa. Oh. No, because I need a large bust. And okay, so I'm going to totally keep this one since it's already out. I have to put a bag in it. So yeah, two busts. And these are probably these are the same thing. Ta-da! So we got blue. We have large smooth, keeping that. We have a default blue, extra small blue, we're keeping that. Default blue is going to go away. I bought the medium smooth vitiligo gray bust. I think I'm going to keep that. And I'm going to get rid of the gray default bust. And this is the default port wine stain birthmark. It's a type of birthmark, red birthmarks. This is the default. I have a semi-real Valiant. The body has a medium bust right now, so I kind of want to keep this until I decide if I want to keep the medium or not. This is a milk default bust, and I'm going to check to see if my Milk Cortex doll has the Cortex bust or the vinyl bust. If she has a Cortex bust, then I'm going to swap it out with this vinyl bust. So I'm going to put that over the side of looking at. Why do I have a large cinnamon bust, and I feel like somebody should be wearing this. I'm not sure why I have this in here. So somebody does not have her proper bust on. It could have been when I was selling a body. I sold that one, so we're going to check that. Oh, definitely keeping this. This is the mastectomy bust. It's got the scar. I'm going to have somebody paint a tattoo on that, so that I'm definitely keeping. This is default cinnamon, even though it's in a wrong bag. Default cinnamon, default, no, this is another large? Or is this a medium? This is a medium. So I have a medium cinnamon bust and a large cinnamon bust, and I'm not sure why. So I'm going to check my dolls, see if one of them can use one of these. Alright, so what was 2 boxes is now hopefully 1 box. Oh, and I'm going to check those. Yeah, these are all going to fit into 1 box. Actually, there's going to be room in here possibly for other things. I'm going to check those. So yeah, 1 box. Got rid of 1 box of stuff. And check the other stuff. Alright. I know I'm probably not going to get rid of any of these heads, but I needed to look through here. These are, I'm still undecided about whether or not I want to keep my Tea Monday. And then I have a blank Tea Monday head, GO3 head, that I was thinking about getting a custom face up on. But yeah, I've been on the fence about that. I have a blank blue head. This is actually a Dolphy Dream head. Sometimes I wish they had like stamps on the back of their heads, like what number is this? But they do not. But this is a really nice head. So yeah, these are definitely not things. This one I'm kind of on the fence about whether or not I want to sell. I was debating having somebody mod it into a anime head, since it's a marble, but I don't have another marble body, so I probably won't. I might have to sell that one. The rest of these heads in here are actually the Prowess Haruka heads. It says Danny Chu on the back of it. Kyra head. But yeah, it says it has a Danny Chu stamp on the back of it. It's the one that they use for prowess. I have several. I have 3 in cinnamon, 2 in tea, and 1 in cocoa. I'm using those for some projects that I'm going to be doing. So yeah, these 3 on top are going to be like, I'm not quite sure. So yeah, this is a very poor excuse for a decluttering video because I'm not decluttering anything. I shouldn't say that. I did. There's some things that got out of there. This is another box that was up here. These are 3D printed arms that I'm debating whether or not I want to use for one of my dolls, or get a different body, a cyborg body for. But yeah, that's that. I think these are all eyes, so I'm not sure why I got this down. Yeah, these are all eyes, so we're not going to go through eyes today. Although I did find another, actually the eye thing should go in here. So we're just going to take these eye cradles, stick them in here because that is where they belong. And there's actually more space in here. These are resin hands and feet that probably should go in another container, but these are really supposed to be for eyes. But we're going to downsize or organize, put those there. The feet aren't going to fit in here by themselves, but the other accessories can. These probably shouldn't be in here either. But hey, they're eyewear. Alright. So there, now we just have these high heel feet that I need to put in something, so I'll have an empty container. And I think that is it. I have a bunch of, I have to put these up to see if anybody wants any of these cones. Most of them are blue. Got rid of most of them, but these are some Cortex parts. Those are definitely a get rid of. Alright, so that was my not so quick. I was going to say quick, but not so quick. Decluttering. I shouldn't have thrown all these stuff down here, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 busts. I'm decluttering. A sign. Some pieces and parts. A Cortex head. So yep. Those are all the things that I'm decluttering. So I mean, it's the little things. You just chip away at little things. I do still have some busts here that I need to figure out what to do with because I don't want to just throw them or let them go right this second until I find out if I want them on one of my dolls. So yes, that is it. Decluttering for Smart Doll parts. I think I have another stand somewhere. I gotta find it. I mean, this is like really cool, but I don't know if I would ever use it for anything. I hate to get rid of it because then I'm just like, oh, well, I could have used that. But I have another one. I think it's less bulky than that. I'm not sure where that one's at. So that is it for Series 3. Not probably as exciting as the wigs because the wigs were really fun. And of course I really wanted to declutter more of those stands because those stands are just like what am I doing with these stands? yeah, but the next thing to do is going to be trying to organize this a little bit better, or figuring out what doll that I want to use those on so that they're not in a box. So that is it for now. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video, feel free to place any comments below. Sorry if it feels like I'm speeding up right now. I didn't realize what the time was, and I actually have to go somewhere in a few minutes. So I was kind of rushing through, which sometimes is the case. Like if you only have a certain period of time, like the 10-minute decluttering that I did, it's you speed it up quicker and you make more quick decisions right away. But yeah, doing these longer videos, it's like, oh, I have all the time in the world until I realize that I don't have the time and I need to be going somewhere. So, done rambling. So yeah, no high heel feet are going, so don't expect those to be on sale, but I do have a frame and some default bust and possibly a large and medium cinnamon bust, because maybe not the large, but probably the medium, because I think I already have a doll that has the medium bust on. So along the lines, like when I first started, I know I said I'm going to stop rambling, and I'm going again. So along the lines of when I first started collecting smart dolls, I was going to get one of each color. That, of course, went completely off rail. And along those lines, I wanted to have the different bust types. So I'm not the biggest fan of the push-up bust. I do have one in milk, and I have a Coco girl that has the push-up bust on. I'm not a big fan of it. So all of my prowess dolls actually have medium busts on, except for the cyber prowess ones have default. So I really don't think I was going to have another cinnamon girl that has a medium bust. But I thought I had somebody that had the large bust, so I think I will probably sell the medium bust, although that's something that you can get, but we'll see. Anyway, that is it. I swear I'm done rambling. I'm going to head out of the door. When I get back, I will edit this video and put it up on my YouTube. So yeah, again, please hit that subscribe button so that you can get notification of upcoming content. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the more decluttering. Yeah, hopefully I'll have more exciting ones to come. It's, like I said, decluttering doll stuff is going to be a lot harder. I might have to switch over to some organizational videos, because the next hard thing will be my shoes. Shoes will be so hard. They will definitely be hard. So stay tuned for another decluttering video at some point. And yeah, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.